Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Hope. I just went through my Amazon order history for the past 2 to 3 years and wrote down some of my favorite items, especially since Prime Day is coming up. If you're watching this when it's posted, everything will be linked in the description box, and I'll also put timestamps on the screen in case you want to jump around. First item is something that I think is such a good Amazon find. I've actually done a whole dedicated video for this. It's the Pumi Basics. I feel like they're really comparable to the Skims pieces, specifically the Fits Everybody collection. It's like that buttery soft material, very stretchy. If you're looking for some basics for your wardrobe, this is a really good brand. If you don't want to spend as much as these Skims pieces, which I believe are like 40 to 50, this is about 20 to 30. I can't remember the exact pricing. And then this is the only other clothing piece I have. Basically this ruched material, off the shoulder asymmetrical top. I actually tried a different one from a different Amazon brand. I returned it because I didn't like the material. This one's so much softer, very stretchy. It has thumb holes on the sleeves, and I actually have this in two colors, gray and black. I'm sure you guys have seen this style with the buckles. Steve Madden carries them, of course, Miu Miu. I took a chance on this last summer since it had no reviews, and I really like it. I actually purchased it in two different colors. So this is the brown one, and then this is the black one. I would say in terms of quality, obviously don't expect the highest quality boot, but I feel like this is pretty good for the price. First one is actually more like a tool, so you guys can probably see I'm wearing necklaces right now. The product I'm going to show you is this little clasp. Do you guys see like how easy it was to take that off? So it's this magnetic necklace clasp. Pretty much always have really long nails on, so it's so hard to put these necklaces on, especially if you want that stacked look. It comes in a 2-pack, so it has one that has 2 clasps and then one that has 3. So this is the other one that I have. This one holds 3 necklaces, and all 3 of these necklaces are actually from Amazon. It has the pearls, and then it has like a starfish. And then I also get a lot of different earrings from Amazon. So like stuff like this, like some more statement pieces that are like really chunky, kind of looks like that. It will take me forever to go over every single earring that I have from them, but I will show you guys like clips on the screen. One other piece of jewelry that I really want to talk about are these bangles. I have a really hard time finding bracelets, specifically bangles, that fit well. A lot of times they'll go like past your hand. This one actually isn't as bad. So this is how it looks. I have the silver and the gold. So it actually is a children's bangle, and that's why it fits on the smaller side compared to most bangle sizes. And for reference, I did get the children's size large. This is another bangle that I have from Amazon. It's a chunkier style. I feel like it runs a little bit smaller since you don't have to put it on over your hand. It has that like opening like this. So I have a couple more accessories. The next one is a pair of these sunglasses that I've been loving this summer. Oval shaped sunglass with this gold detail on the side. I believe it's a dupe for a pair of Celine sunglasses. I bought the 2-pack version, so this one is just the brown and gold, and then they have a black and gold version. The next accessory is just this black and gold belt. It's super similar to this Aritzia belt I have. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the buckle style and even like the finish of the metal. So this next piece is a bag from the brand JWPEI, and in general I feel like they have really good bags. I wouldn't say this specific bag is one of my favorites, but I wanted to talk about how this brand in general I feel like is a really good place to go for some bags that aren't going to cost you hundreds of dollars. This one is really cute. I like the top handle. It's embellished with all these little sparkly crystals, or I don't know what you'd call gems, and I just think it's a cute little evening bag. I don't wear it often since it's more so for like the holiday season, but I just wanted to include to say not necessarily this bag as one of my favorites, but this brand. So I'm gonna go over all of the pieces that I use to organize, because pretty much everything is from Amazon. A lot of the items I don't have with me to show you guys since I'm at my parents' house and not at the apartment, but I do have clips that I can insert throughout the video. So the first one is this jewelry organizer, and this one is the 4-layer version, but I believe they have the 6-layer option in case you have a lot of jewelry. So it has smaller compartments for earrings, rings, bigger compartments for bracelets or bigger hoops. I feel like this is a nice organizer. It's practical, but it also looks cute. And then another organizer that I had was this belt organizer. It's made out of this acrylic material and it's stackable. I believe there's like a small magnet that connects the pieces. This I would say is not the most practical in terms of space saving. So if you don't have a lot of space in your closet, it's not the best option. It just makes it look really pretty, and I had a lot of extra storage space on the shelves. It's more of an aesthetic thing rather than a practical thing. The next item is this adjustable closet hanging rod. It is expandable, so it adjusts to different widths. this, but it also adds another tier or an extra rod underneath it, so it kind of doubles up the amount of space you have. And I specifically use this for my skirts. So next are the hangers that I use for my bottoms, and I feel like this was the most asked about item in my closet video on TikTok. So these are these S hooks. It looks like this. It's just an S shape, and I actually got this idea from PacSun. I noticed that PacSun actually uses something similar to this to hold the jeans up. The next pant hanger is this open-ended hanger. I don't hang my trousers with those S hooks just because a lot of them don't have belt loops. Most of the pant hangers that look like this go the opposite way, and I will show you guys what I mean on the screen. But I like that this one goes in like this if this is the rod. So I just think it looks cleaner that you're not seeing a bunch of like sticks sticking out, if that makes sense. And then the other white hangers that I have for my skirts, those are also from Amazon, but I got them like 2 to 3 years ago. So I'm not 100% sure if they still sell it, but if they do, I will link that in the description as well. Next organization piece was this closet shelf that's adjustable and it sticks without having to drill. It was perfect because I could make it to whatever size or width I needed it to be. Then I also have these boxes that I use to organize my sneakers. Keeps it dust free. I like that you can still see the shoe, and it does come in different sizes. So I have the bigger size for my sneakers just because some of them are chunkier, but I also do have the smaller size that I use for heels, sandals, stuff like that. Next item is a laundry hamper. Really like this specific one, and I looked at a ton of different options before I purchased this one. This one pretty much checked all the boxes. It had the removable liner, the 3 sections, had the lid, and still looks cute. Next 2 items are things that I put in my IKEA drawer. Shaped like a hexagon. It's perfect for smaller items like underwear, socks, scarves. It is adjustable in terms of the width. Very easy to put together. The other one I have are these fabric organizers, and it does fit perfectly in the IKEA Malm dresser. This is good for bigger items. But moving on, kind of similar organizers that I use for my vanity. It's just these plastic organizers. It came in like a 25 pack, and I feel like you can find a bunch of similar ones from different sellers too. I just happened to get this one. First up is this giant mirror that I got from Amazon. I was specifically looking for something that was a little bit bigger than my IKEA mirror. It has a different shape. It's arched instead of just rectangle. And this one has a stand. And for how big it is, I feel like it wasn't too expensive. Next up are my sheer curtains that I put in my bedroom because I have a ton of windows at my apartment. I did have to alter the length a little bit. It's not a custom curtain, so it just comes in a couple different lengths. It's the perfect sheer look that you can still see the view outside and still see the sunset. Next up is this throw blanket. I believe they call it like a faux rabbit fur blanket. I just really like the texture. I don't know how to describe what it looks like. It almost has like these circles, like lumps. The next 2 items are actually in my room with me. They are newer purchases, but stuff that I really like. So the first one is that clothing rack that you see behind me. I really like that this one is a wooden material. I don't know why I always went for white. It wasn't too expensive, so I'm really happy with that, even though it is a newer purchase. Last room item is this comforter that I have behind me. I don't know if you guys can see the details. It comes with the pillowcases, and the material is super soft and comfortable. It comes in a couple different colors and sizes. This first item I really like. It was such a surprise to me because I kind of purchased it not knowing if it would even work, but it works so well. It's this IPL laser. Pretty much it's like laser hair removal but at home, and there is a color chart on Amazon on the listing. Will show if it's recommended for you or not, so I would definitely look at that before purchasing it. The way it works is you shave right before and then you just hold it against. It has to be flat against. You just click the button and move up and down. I'm supposed to do it I think like every 3 to 4 days. Really bad about doing that, and even with how lazy I am with doing it and inconsistent, I find that the results were really good. This is like the best iPad case that I've tried. If you read the reviews, everyone says it's definitely worth the price. It pops off in case you don't want to have the bulky part, and it still has the case that protrudes a little bit on the side, so it kind of protects it a little bit if you drop it. You can make it horizontal or vertical. I hated my old iPad case because it could only go to one setting in terms of the angle. I like that you can kind of raise the height of it to make it closer to your face, so you're not looking down as much. And it does have a little spot to put your Apple Pencil. The next random item that I love is this thermal printer. I bought this during Prime Day as well. I ship a lot of stuff on Depop. You're also like selling on eBay, Poshmark. Definitely would recommend getting some sort of thermal printer. And it's just more convenient. I use it a lot and it hasn't had any issues. It's very easy to set up as well. So those are all of my Amazon favorites at the moment. Everything will be linked in the description box. If you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.